Oh, that was a horrible drop. My god. I swear the frame rate is a little bit lower than it should be on here, which may be a bit of a problem just because, I mean, this game is very, 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 very precise. We'll see how it works. Alright, this should be fun. I'm going to use my normal, like, the non... Yo, Akela Lycan, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, bad drop already. Going good myself. I got pizza today, so, I mean, it can't be a bad day if that's the case, right? Otherwise, not much else, honestly. Fucking sloppy, really sloppy drops. Actually, I could have made a T-spin there. What am I doing? Ooh, not good. Ooh, that's a bad rotation. My god. I played this game a lot, like... I've probably played, like, a... Okay, well, I played, like, the prequel, which kind of had, a bit less freedom with the pieces. Yo, Antifreeze, welcome to the stream. It definitely is Tetris time. It's also, like, time for me to be in fear of a game. This is a terrifying game. I really need to get better at, like, stacking my stuff. I always end up at, like, the top of the screen, roughly around this point of the game. And I could do so much better, honestly. I realize this may not be a very chatty stream, I guess just because this game takes a lot out of my mind. I just thought it would be fun to show this off. Quite frankly, I can't even look away from my screen. I'm gonna die. I mean... Okay, well... S3, that's not a bad rank. Hold up, I'm going to edit something very quickly. Because, I swear there's, like, frames dropping in this game, and I don't know how to describe it. This is an extremely precise game, honestly. Let's see, so... on a semi-rare Tetris version of Tetris, the Virtual Console of Tetris for Game Boy has somehow been available for quite a while. Huh, that's interesting. Is that like the Game Boy version? This one, they're supposed to be releasing it officially, but, you know, They have not officially released this in the US at all. Maybe understandably so. I mean, look at this. I can barely look at this. It's a lot faster than it looks. It's terrifying. I say that even though it already probably looks really fast. It just... It's even faster than it looks, I guess. Fuck, I should have rotated the piece the other way. Oh, that reminds me, is the stream volume too loud? Or, like, at least for the game? It always seems very loud when I listen to it myself, so... Try this a couple more times and then... Okay. This is definitely the hardest Tetris game that's ever been made, almost. I think you could maybe make a small exception for, a certain mode in Tetris Effect that's just around this difficult, but this entire game is just that brutal, but consistently. But also, it features probably, like, the most robust, like, piece system in a Tetris game. It's so, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the rotation system is very interesting because it's made to accommodate a mode, like a speed where pieces instantly drop to the bottom. Like, when you see that mode I was just playing, the pieces actually spawn at as far as they can go down. So, a lot of this game is based around having to manage pieces that are just instantly as low as they can possibly be, and, like, making the entire stack around, like, maneuvering them into their proper places. It's really probably one of my favorite Tetris games because it's so brutal, but it's fun, I guess. If I could just stop misinputting. eustress. I mean, that definitely would be this game. This game is, like, extremely anxiety-inducing, but it's also, like, it's such a rush to be able to play the game this fast. Like, most Tetris games, I feel like, are just... They get unbearably fast, but they also don't really give you the tools to handle the speed. This game is kind of the opposite, where it's just like, oh... this game controls very well, it's just that the game throws everything at you to compensate for that, and I think it's fun. Also, the faster you go, like, you can see that sometimes the game will have, like, the word cool at the bottom. The faster I go, the faster the game will go in turn, so this game is kind of adapted to my own speed, which... that could be exciting. Because sometimes I play above my own skill level, and then, you know, the game decides, oh, die now. But it's fun. Oh god, why did I move that to the side? That was a bad idea. Cringe. Oh man, I messed that up that piece. I could have actually got it into that crevice, and then I wouldn't be having to, like, undo it. Okay, it's not kicking me into, like, the hardest speed possible yet, so I have a chance to actually get probably to, like, 500 or 600 out of in level-wise. Okay, good. That's just about as clean as I could make that mistake. I'm gonna lose, but also... God, the worst part is just the alarm. The alarm makes me feel very upset with just how loud it is. But that's just about as far as I can go usually. But I think in really good spots I've gotten up to like level 600, 700, 800. Oh hey, it's gonna... If I do good enough, I can actually get to that rank permanently. Ultimately, the goal is you have like rank 1 through 9, which are pretty like basic ranks to get. Then you have what like... After that, you have rank S1 through S9, which are like more advanced ranks. After you get those, the game will like... I believe the game will let you get to like level M, which is like level master. And that's where things start to get interesting, because ultimately the goal of the game is to get to like the rank of Grandmaster, but the requirements for that are rather, I guess, cartoonishly difficult. Like, in order to actually get the proper rank of Grandmaster, you have to have like at least like 5 games that are really good out of the last 8, and you have to get to like, you have to like do fast enough that the game triggers a special credits mode where you essentially play Tetris but the pieces are invisible, and I'm never gonna do that, but I would at least like to get to the end of the game and get to the credits. I'm making lots of, like, weird, sloppy myth drops. It's probably the fact that I'm playing with a controller. This game was definitely made for an arcade stick, but also I do not have one of those. Rose. Oh god, that's... yikes. Can I fix that? Actually, no, that's the worst place I could have put a piece, my god. Okay, that's unfortunate. This game is definitely difficult because if you place your pieces wrong, you essentially make your board unnavigatable, I guess. 'Cause, like, due to the way the pieces come onto the like the board, they have to have enough room to move from side to side, and this is why you'll see me stacking pieces in ways that people probably wouldn't in a normal Tetris game, because I'm just very carefully trying to, like, make sure there's enough places for my, like, pieces to land safely and not get, like, locked into one specific place. God dang it. Oh. I don't know why I'm doing a 4 wide here. This is not supposed to be... Ultimately, like, the goal of the game is definitely getting, like, Tetrises over any other kind of lines. This isn't like whatever modern Tetris is, where, like, you can get T-spins and stuff, and those benefit your points. Ultimately, I think they just want Tetrises above all else, which I think is fun, honestly, but... God, game, please stop dropping frames. You never do this. Uh, well, I'm glad the piece generator was not in my favor there. I mean, I don't want to be that high up on the board anyways. It's extraordinarily hard to down stack in this game. I mean, just due to how fast it is. No. In all honesty, I kind of wish I could, like, jump to the faster parts, like, sooner, honestly, because they're the parts I find a lot more fun. I mean, I'm just a little bit chaotic like that. If the game's not... The awkward part is there's, like, a mode that, like, jumps to, like, a fast speed right away. That was what I played earlier, but also, it goes, like, way too fast to actually, like, humanely process things. Like, right from the start. There's no build-up. It's kind of a shame. No, that's such an ugly position for it to be in, my god. I hope this is entertaining so far, though, honestly. I just felt the want to do something a little bit different, because I'm not really sure what to fill my streams with at the moment, honestly. I would have loved to have that Tetris piece 1 bit sooner, honestly. Yo, Triplet, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I really want to get it this time. I like having my rank be higher. Let's see, doing some artwork, currently creating a game. Well, that sounds like fun, honestly. I'd love to draw something, honestly. I've been busy with, like, dealing with family and stuff, which, you know, I'm not really bad, but... Ooh. God, why'd I make two holes that deep? That's so gross. Oh god, what am I doing? Okay, never mind. That was actually always a good way to save that. I'm so glad I know how to T-spin. For some reason, I do it so much more in this game than I ever would in any other Tetris game. Even the ones where it's more, like, beneficial to, like, use it for, like, getting points and, like, damage and stuff. Oh god, it's gonna throw me into the big boy difficulty right away, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean, overall, this is probably one of my cleaner plays entirely today. Okay, I say as I make something that's kind of sloppy, but like... Oh boy. Oh, God. I really kind of just, like, my brain turns off the moment it gets to that speed. Cool. I got a rank up, though, so... Ultimately, my goal is to someday be able to handle that speed properly, but I think it's just around as hard as this one, so... Oh god, I'm gonna die before I get another line in. Oh. Ultimately, the kicker about this difficulty is that with normal Tetris games, you could kind of just coast with having the piece like locked down by itself instead of forcing it, but here you kind of have to be in control of your own speed, otherwise the game is gonna like kind of take over and do a lot of bad stuff. Because it's so fast, ultimately, if you try and wait for something, if you try to wait for the pieces to lock down, it's ultimately going to make everything harder. So I'm having to actually play faster in the game in order to just, like, make sure that I'm in control of my own destiny here. Which is very difficult because, I mean, the game's base speed is already extremely quick, so... Okay. I want to try this a couple more times and then go back into the, like, the sane speed, but, like, this is one of those things where it's an important thing for me to practice because, I mean, the game eventually gets this fast, so... God, I need to practice getting my stacks cleaner, because this is... I really am trying to kind of desperately throw everything into whatever place it fits in, and it's not really working for me. I mean, I can definitely stack things very cleanly, but it's easy to just get like, oh, I'm just gonna place this here, it's a bad idea, but also it's not gonna lead to me dying instantly, so it's better than nothing. Man, that's a shame. I got a Tetris even, and all right, back to like sanity, I guess. Why did I do that? It's a bad idea. Why did I put that there? I got one piece too far ahead of myself, and... No, that's so gross, my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, why did it rotate? If it would have rotated, I would have, like, not died, but... That's a shit. I did not mean to choose this mode. I stacked too high. That's a shame. It wouldn't be so bad, but the game will actively rank you down if you're doing poorly on that mode. So, like, if you don't get at least 100 levels in, then, like, I start losing some of my little shiny decoration medal things that are there on my thing. I don't want that. They don't really do anything, but it just feels bad. So while I'm kind of busy, like, with the slow part of this game, how has everybody's day been? I feel like I never asked that question enough, because for me, I visited family and got pizza, and it was a fun time. Let's see, you put cement into tubes? I'm hoping that's one of the less annoying things you get to do, honestly. what exactly is the purpose of it, though? I'm curious. I realize I actually can read chat during this part. See, because I can make mistakes while I'm looking at the screen. So at this point, like, you know, whatever happens, it happens. I don't really have to focus until like later on. Let's see, it's been a long day since I had to deal with kids, but drawing stress off of it. Oh, goodness. Dealing with kids is stressful. I never feel like I know what to do around them, honestly. I actually had a job in an amusement park once. It was fun, but having to wrangle in children is difficult. Okay, well, at least I didn't block that off. Good. The game flashing the word regret at me, as if I don't already regret this situation I've got myself into. Okay, here's where I actually have to start paying attention. Oh man, it won't just automatically flip into the side of that area. Perfect. I need to hold my controller in a bit of a different way, because it's like my hand is rested in a way that I'm just like pressing on the side of the desk a little bit too much, and it's gonna make my hand fall asleep if I do that. No, that's a bad spot. God. Yo, Yoshi86 up. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, let's see. Cubes for use of strike testing. Alright. Yeah, I just barely got this game to work. I've mainly played Tetris Grandmaster 2, but I've always wanted to play this one because this is the one that actually has like a hold feature, and like it has some better rotation mechanics. I'm not the best at it, but like, you know, I can definitely make my way around like the higher speeds to some extent. To be fair, the game is coming from me of my life choice of playing this game. It's a really fun game, but my god. And yeah, you definitely are right. This definitely does have like that Sonic CD vibe to it. Just kind of like the music is a little bit creepy and stressful. It's kind of dissonant to some way, but it's in like a funky and cool way. So like, it's like Bad Vibes Funky Edition, I guess. And honestly, I wish more games had this kind of aesthetic now, because like, I love that use of like sampled content and whatnot. Yeah, I'm a big Tetris fan myself. To everybody who's in here, if y'all are into Tetris, can you tell me your favorite game? Like, your favorite Tetris game, I mean. Oh, that's bad. That was a bad... I didn't hold left soon enough, honestly. Tetris Party, is that the, is that the one where, like, the pieces are double size? I believe I played something... I played, like, this really fun arcade game. It was, like, Tetris, but, like, yeah, all the pieces were, like, twice the size, and you used a giant, like a giant, like, basketball size. It was like a joystick, but massive, and had, like, a end part the size of a basketball on it, and it was so fun. Honestly, I haven't been really thinking about my piece placements, but I should probably clean this up before things get nasty. My favorite would have to be this one, honestly, just because there's so much finesse to, like, how you can move the pieces. Like, it may not show here, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing that you can't do in a normal Tetris game. Like, for example, you can buffer a rotation so that, like, you can hold the button for rotating and the piece will automatically spawn in that, like, rotation. And it's so... It seems like it's a small thing, but it just makes a whole world of difference. Oh god, why did I put it there? Okay, it worked out, but if I didn't have explicitly the eyepiece there, I would have lost that round. I'm at this point where I can't even look at my chat anymore, but I will get to everybody after... Oh my goodness. HD, thank you for the sub. I will look at this. I will look at the chat for that. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome to the stream. Oh boy. I'd like to give a more proper thank you, but... Okay, good. I'm having some actual breathing room with my stack right now. Nice thing is I've been playing a little bit slower this round, so like things are not going to be as fast as early as usual. I mean, it's going to get there probably by the end of this one, but at least by 700, that's a bit more respectable of a number to like have things start going off the rails at. Okay. Oh god, that piece went flying everywhere. I can't believe it got put in a place that wasn't like the worst possible spot. I can't believe it didn't lock down instantly. I do like how this song does have like this little breakdown part that really sounds cool and spacey. Don't die. Please don't die. I'm dead. Okay, well, that was a competent attempt. Let's see, Puyo Puyo Tetris is really fun. Puyo Puyo Tetris, I should play that more. I bought the game a while back, and I like played it for like 2 hours, and I got really sad because the Puyo people would absolutely shred me. But yeah, silly Tetris game, exactly. Well, I'm glad it... Oh hey, thank you for the bits. Yo. Yeah, Yoshi86 up, thank you for the bits on us. I wasn't expecting that. Like when I'm jumping into this speed, like this speed is a nightmare. Oh goodness. Eventually I'll get to, my goal is to get to, you know, level 999 and actually get to the credits roll. But that's a lot easier said than done, considering the last like 300 levels are absurdly fast. But I'm glad that my Tetris gameplay is brain-hurtingly fast, at least. In a good way. I'm definitely nowhere near the people who, like, played this at AGDQ or whatever one it was, but, like, I played this game a lot. Like, this is definitely my favorite iteration of Tetris, and when they actually release it proper, I'm definitely going to buy it, because it's definitely going to be, like, I hear Akira is planning on doing a proper US release of this after, like... When was this game made? Probably, like... This game's probably a little bit younger than I am. Like, I think this probably was in, like, 2001, 2002. But it's gonna be nice for it to actually have a proper release. US has never really gotten any proper Tetris Grandmaster titles, I think. Oh god, what am I doing? That's cringe. Cringe culture would be dead, but I'm keeping it alive with my Tetris drops. My god. What am I doing? Oh my god, this hurts. That. Well, that was embarrassing. I'm not really sure what happened there, but that... sometimes I get into a bad flow, and, you know, my brain... There wasn't even really any misdrops, like misinputs, I think, but there sure was just a lot of my brain not quite knowing how to process, how to fix this, and that's also why the faster speeds definitely very much fall apart quickly for me, because, I mean... By the time I realized that I've, like, misdropped one piece, by that point, somehow there's been, like, 3 pieces afterwards, and then, like, you know, it's hard to, like, the speed is one thing, but it's hard to just regain your footing if you happen to, like, make, like, a mental stumble, I guess. Because, like, to everybody who's been watching, like, I'm sure y'all can see, like, me get into a flow and drop every piece in just the perfect place, even the fast speed, but, like, the moment my brain stumbles, like, everything gets put in the wrong place. That was a bad spot, I knew that, and I still did it. That was a misinput. What am I doing? I'm gonna lose before I, like, get to the good parts. Not proud. I'm kind of flopping. Of course I can do this part just fine. Yo, Ice Cream 149, welcome to the stream. And Antifreeze, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a nice rest of your night. I swear this game is running at a lower frame rate than usual. I don't know why, like... I don't know if it's just because I'm streaming. It seems like it shouldn't be that, but... I don't think that I don't think a lower frame rate is necessarily why I'm missing a lot of inputs, but also, it's probably not helping. Because there are certain things that I feel like should be coming out, but aren't. I feel so observed when the game's music just decides to shut off like that. Even when I'm not like, I mean, I know I'm being streamed. I know I'm streaming, so people are literally observing me right now. But it just feels so like awkward. I know it's supposed to build tension, but my god, it's like the game is judging me for my sins. That was a bad spot for that. Okay, better. True, I definitely do feel the terror. This is... I hate having to block up. That was a bad spot to drop that in. And I'm gonna die. But the game's gonna probably, like, D-rank me if I keep playing like this, honestly. Wait, no, I didn't want to play this. Okay, well, I was almost doing good, but, that was a bad spin. I should have been able to fit that piece in there, but instead I made that. That's probably one of the most embarrassing holes I've made in my life. Yeah, I swear some of my pieces, like, I'll push the button and it doesn't rotate, so I swear I may need to tweak some settings, because this game is way too precise for me to have, like, drop frames. Oh, thank God. Thank God, I say, as I make another horrible drop. Goodness. I don't even know how that one got messed up. I like, blinked and then it just, like, wow. This may be a somewhat short stream, considering, like, I'm already pretty tired today, but I'll see if I can play a few more rounds of this. I don't really know what I'm playing tomorrow, though, honestly. Like, maybe more Splatoon. But I can't give a promise. Oh my God. I feel like more inputs are dropping. Like, I'm trying to press down to lock pieces in, and they just kind of don't. Oh, that's not good. No! Why did it not go into the proper area? Now the game's decided I get to die. Okay, cool. Thank you, game. I would have loved to have, like, an eyepiece. Sometimes this game has a bit less of a fair random piece generator than almost any other Tetris game afterwards. I mean, it's not the most imbalanced. It's not like whatever the mess that, like, the Game Boy Tetrises were, where you could just not get any piece. You could just not get any eyepieces for... No, actually, I think I want to say that the RNG for the Game Boy Tetris literally was made to just give you the pieces that you were the worst with. So like if you were, so like ultimately it would like end up giving you less eyepieces because chances are you're gonna know what to do with the eyepiece. So like you're probably gonna have it on screen for less time than you would have like an S or Z piece. Nobody likes S's and Z's. They're the worst Tetris pieces. Why'd I accidentally switch that? That was horrible. In all honesty, I may need to actually stop soon, because, like, I think my brain's starting to get kind of fried today. Oh, they're bad. Oh boy. No, that's such a bad spot. I could have dropped that L piece in there and, like... Okay, that's a shame. All in all, at least it didn't go too horribly, but... I think next round should probably be my last. I'd like to play more, but... It's also pretty late for me. Maybe getting some rest will do me good as well. Oh, I only have that in my... Sometimes I really am like, man, I don't like this piece I have. I'm going to pull the pulled piece, and the hold piece is exactly the same, but for some reason, I just want that one instead of the one I have. Why'd I put that there? Why'd I put that there? That's a horrible idea. Oh boy. The game's decided I've done too good, and now it's gonna kill me. Oh boy. My god, I swear it moves faster than, like, literally like the death mode does when it gets to that speed. I don't know how to actually, like, properly play at that speed. But, I think I'll have to call it for the night. It's been a lot of fun getting to hang out and show this off. Thanks to everybody who stuck around, and I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but, you know, I felt like just being a little bit quirky today, I guess. So, thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have a nice rest of your night. See ya.